Let's start with a truth that the fashion industry doesn't want you to know about. Looking expensive is rarely about the price of your clothes. You've probably seen people wearing expensive items, yet something still looks off. And then you see someone else wearing very simple pieces and they look incredibly polished. The difference usually comes down to presentation, intention, and styling, not necessarily money. And that's why today I want to talk about how to look expensive without spending a dime. This isn't about pretending to have the money you don't have. It's about understanding the little things that help you to look refined instead of rushed. And the best part is that most of these things involve changing how you wear your clothes, not necessarily buying new ones. But before we jump right into the video, if you're new here, hi there. I am Mobola, and this is where travel, fashion, and lifestyle meet the sweet living while staying on a budget. So if you're ready to live the sweet life, hit the subscribe button to join the family. And to my returning subscribers, you guys are the real MVPs. Thank you so much for living the sweet life and growing with me. Now, without further ado, let's jump right into the video. If there's one thing that separates an outfit that looks expensive from one that doesn't, it has to be fit. Not the brand, not the trend, just simply the fit. Clothing that fit properly automatically look more polished and intentional. And when it doesn't, it automatically throws off the entire look. For example, a blazer that is too big in the shoulders would automatically make an outfit look sloppy, even though the blazer itself is high quality. On the other hand, a simple blazer that sits properly on your shoulders and follows the natural shape of your body can look incredibly polished, even though you've had the blazer for years. The same thing applies to trousers and skirts. When the waistline sits properly and the hemline hits a flattering length, the outfit instantly looks more put together. And here's the sweet spot. You don't need to buy new items to make this work. Most people already have some of these items in their wardrobe. All you just need to do is to pay attention to those items and pieces that naturally sit well on your body. Those items are your strongest pieces. Start building outfits around them. Another trick is how you wear things. Small adjustments like rolling up your sleeves, tucking in your shirt properly, adjusting your waistline can make a huge difference. These small changes can transform the same outfit from looking casual and careless to looking more refined and intentional. Clothing looks expensive when it looks like it belongs to you and not just like you threw it on 5 minutes ago. One thing you'll notice when you look at expensive fashion is that the outfits usually feel calm. There's a sense of control. Nothing feels chaotic or overloaded. And that's because refined style usually follow a principle: simplicity with intention. When an outfit is trying to do too many things at once, it starts to look messy. And instead of elevating the look, the various elements of the outfit begin to cancel each other out. A more polished approach is to allow one or two elements stand out and let everything else support them. For instance, if you're wearing a statement dress, you probably don't need several statement accessories competing with it. This doesn't mean that your style should be boring or minimalistic. It just means that it should feel balanced. Another benefit of simplifying your outfit is that it makes everything feel more cohesive. When pieces of an outfit work together instead of competing with each other, the overall look feels more thoughtful. And thoughtfulness is often interpreted as sophistication. One of the fastest ways to make any outfit look expensive is taking care of the clothes that you already own. And this is where a lot of people underestimate the details. Things like wrinkles, loose thread, faded fabrics immediately change how an outfit is perceived. Think about it this way. Even luxury clothing doesn't look so luxurious when it's worn out or wrinkled. And on the flip side, very simple clothing can look incredibly polished when it is clean and well maintained. And that's why small habits matter. For example, making sure to iron your clothes or smoothing out wrinkles before stepping out signals to people around you that your look was intentional. Even something as simple as trimming loose threads can change how polished a garment looks. Shoes are another area people overlook. Shoes often anchor the entire outfit. So when they look clean and well maintained, every other part of your outfit benefits from it. Again, none of this requires spending money. It's about paying attention to the condition of the items you already have. When clothes look cared for, people subconsciously assume they are valuable, even when they aren't. And that is one of the quiet tricks behind polished style. Another reason why some outfits look expensive is that their colors feel very calm and cohesive, and neutral colors tend to naturally do this. Think about combinations like black and cream, white and denim, and even navy and white. These combinations work because they don't compete with each other. Instead, they create a clean visual balance. And when things look visually balanced, the outfit automatically look more refined. And what's interesting is that most people already own these colors in their wardrobe. Another advantage of neutral colors is that they make the fabric and the shapes stand out more. When the color palette is simple, the eye naturally focuses on the fit and the silhouette, which is where most elegance actually come from. So the easy strategy is to build an outfit using 2 or 3 colors at the most, especially when those colors already complement each other. It makes getting dressed simpler and almost always looks more polished. One big misconception about style is that you need to constantly wear something new. But in reality, many well-dressed people do the exact opposite. They repeat combinations that work. When someone finds an outfit formula that flatters their body and feels comfortable, they stick with it. You might notice this if you pay attention to people whose style always look consistent. They rotate the same combinations just with a little variation. They most times change individual pieces, but the structure of the outfit remains familiar. And that familiarity has an advantage. When you repeat outfits that already work, you remove guesswork from getting dressed. You're not experimenting every morning. You're just refining something that you already know looks good. And over time, this creates consistency. And consistency is one of the quiet signals of a polished style. People who constantly chase new trends often end up with outfits that feel random. But people who repeat successful combination develop a style that feels recognizable and intentional. Another benefit of repetition is that it allows you to pay attention to details. Instead of figuring out an outfit from scratch, you can focus on small adjustments that make the outfit look better over time. So, repeating an outfit isn't a lack of creativity, it's actually how you build a personal style. Posture is one of the most underrated style elements, yet it changes how every outfit looks. Clothing is designed to sit on a body that is upright and balanced. And when you stand tall, your clothes naturally fold the way they are supposed to. But when posture collapses, everything else changes. Jackets lose their shape, and even well-fitted pieces start to look awkward. And trust me, people notice this, even if they can't explain why. Good posture communicates presence. It signals confidence and composure, which are qualities that people subconsciously associate with looking expensive or looking more refined. Think about the difference between someone who walks into a room slightly hunched over versus someone who walks in with a steady posture. The clothing might be identical, but the impression is completely different. Posture also affects how comfortable you look in your outfit. When someone constantly adjusts their clothing or seems physically unsure about how they are moving, their outfits begins to look like it's wearing them instead of the other way around. But when someone stands comfortably and moves naturally, the clothes feels like an extension of them. And that is what people often interpret as elegant and expensive. So sometimes the fastest way to make an outfit look more expensive and polished isn't changing the outfit at all. It's about being aware of how you carry yourself when you're wearing that outfit. The final thing that affects how expensive you look in your outfit has nothing to do with clothing itself. It has to do with how you move in it. Clothes always look better when the person wearing them looks confident and comfortable. When someone constantly adjusts their outfit, it sends a subtle signal that the outfit doesn't really belong to them. And people pick up on that very quickly. Think about it this way. Clothing looks more expensive when it looks like it fits seamlessly into someone's life, not when it looks like it's something they are struggling to manage. And this is why comfort matters more than people realize. When you're comfortable in what you're wearing, your movements are more relaxed and your body language looks more confident. And confidence changes how an outfit is perceived. So sometimes the difference between an average outfit and an elevated one isn't about the clothing at all. It's the ease with which the person wearing it carries themselves. Looking expensive isn't really about money. It's about care, simplicity, and intention. Most of the things that create a polished and more expensive appearance are habits, not purchases. So before buying anything new, it's worth asking, how can I wear what I already own better? Because often the difference between looking average and more refined is simply how you present what you already have. And that doesn't cost a dime. And that's it for today. If you enjoyed this conversation, do not forget to like, comment, subscribe, and stay with me, because here We're not just dressing better, we're thinking better about style. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.